I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood red lipstick and a black really low-cut leather dress that was all ripped and in stripes so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside it. The night before Draco and I went back to the skull, Jet's skull cause I am gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR room. We went back to our rooms and we had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song. Well anyway I went down to the Great Hall. There all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too. But you fool see that there was pink band underneath a black band. And there were posters of poser bands everywhere, like Ashlee Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. WTF. I was going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Crowley t-shirt, black fishnets and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thighs and black boots and fishnets. Vampire, Dracula and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mickey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in cause they were beat.
Those guys are so hot.
A gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who had chased away Voldemort yesterday. He had normal tanned skin but he was wearing white foundation and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore question mark 1. WTF. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort.
Hello everyone. As you can see I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it?
Everyone from the poser table in Gryffindor started to cheer. Well we goths just looked at each other all disgusted and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was! Exclamation point 1.
PTW, you can call me Albert.
We left to our classes.
What a poser.
We went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way, Jet, way like Gerard, but I didn't say anything. I bet he's having a midlife crisis. I was so angry. All day we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to, the AMCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was and he got all mad me and started crying all hot and MCR empty sensitive voice so hot.
No one understands me! Exclamation point 1.
His black hair went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Broken Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt and a black tie. Jetty instead of tie cause I am gothic. I was wearing a black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, a black leather mini, black high-heel boots and a cross-belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy really high bun like Amy Lee and going under. Email me, if you wanna see the pic. Accuse me? What about me?
Bye but.
You bastard.
No. Wait. It's not what it looks like.
But it was too late. I knew what I heard. I ran to the bathroom angrily. Cring. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept, as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces like Benji in the video for Girls and Blood, Raven that is to our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly Hagrid came. He had apparated. You gave me a shock. I dropped my pot. WTF do you think you're doing in the girl's room? Only it wasn't just Hagrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second I wanted it to be Tom Riddle or maybe Draco but it was Dumbledore.
Say I need to ask you a question. What are you wearing to the concert?
You know who MCR are?
No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of us and pugs were going to. Anyway, Draco has a surprise for you.
All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I caught on a black leather mini, a black corset with full lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to do the concert again, since Voldemort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrists, while I watched to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly someone knocked on the door, while I was trying on some black clothes. I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly I hopped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What are you doing? It was Lupin. Are you gonna come rape me or what? I was allowed to say that, because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snap, since he was a pedo.
No, actually, get it, hell, gun IPLZ Verdo some condemns.
Yeah, so you can you our 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? Well anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I went. Then I gasped. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the ante hall, doing it, and Dobby was watching! One.
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot.
Dobby ran away crying. They got up, though. Normally I would have been turned on, I love singles do it, but both of them were preps. BTW Snake is logged to Gryffindor now. WTF is that, why you wanted condoms?
Only you wouldn't give them to me.
Well you shoulda told me.
You dimwit.
I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything.
Well excuse me. What was that all about?
It was to blackmail you. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend you can't rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me but I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well anyway, I went outside and there was Vampire, looking extremely hot. WTF wired Draco?
Oh, he's been a bastard. He told me he wouldn't cumulative. You wanna come with me? To the concert?
Then, he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dogfather Sirius Black had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR 666 on it. The one on the back said Ebony on it. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there, playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. Gerard was so hot.
Just like the hurts you died again. We are so far from you.
And then, I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco, crying in a corner. Later we all went in the stall. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay?
No, I'm not, you bitch.
He stated to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I stated to cry cause I was afraid he would commit suicide.
It's okay, Ebony. He'll make him feel better.
You mean you'll go him, won't you? Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too.
Draco, please come.
Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on cause I love sensitive big boys. If you are a homophobe and stuff. And then, we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor Mr. Norris there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand.
Who's there?
We saw Felton. He went and grabbed the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly.
Is anyone there?
No, you pricky little poser son of a bitch.
Excuse me. Excuse me, who said that?
Then he heard Filch meow.
Filth, is there anyone in that DA cloak?
Filch nodded. And then, Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking of DA cloak! One.
What DA?
We were running away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of DA school. Draco, are you okay?
I guess no.
We went back to our coffins Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid, CICTA Deprison, on the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock on the door and Thud and DA Mystery of Magic walked into the school! One.